Welcome, Snack Attackers. My name is Jason, and I have another potentially fantastic product to review for you guys today. But first, I want to remind you to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, all the fun YouTube stuff. Now let's get talking about this product, and this is going to be, I believe, the most controversial episode of Snack Attackers. Because, for once, I have an opinion so bad about a product that the manufacturers disagree with me. Now, to preface this, the other day, I think I was discussing, I don't know, the merits of an Egg McMuffin or something, or I think I was watching like someone make homemade Egg McMuffins or what have you. I don't know. But I was talking to my friend. I was like, oh, you know, everyone seems to toast their English muffins always. And my friend was like, oh, you've got to. If you eat it, like, untoasted, you're a monster. And I was like, no. There's no, I like them untoasted. I like them toasted, but only if I'm going to put, like, an over-easy egg or something that has a high moisture content on top of it, and it needs to stand up to it. But if I'm just putting some butter, or, heck, if it's just a flavored English muffin, I'll just eat it. I keep wanting to say raw, but untoasted. You know, just out of the box, out of the bag. And my friend said, nobody does that. Well, I guess I'm wrong, because these are the brand new Thomas limited edition cinnamon bun flavor English muffins. And you may be saying, wait, what do you mean, I guess you're wrong? Well, on it, right here, it says, must split and toast, with an exclamation mark. On the back, it says, the secret to our perfection is you split, you toast, and then you top. They're not saying can be eaten, you know, non-toasted. They're being like, no. Who? Thomas themselves is saying, if you eat these untoasted, you're wrong. You're not getting our intended, purpose. And, I feel called out and attacked. Thomas, I love English muffins, by the way. Like I said, and I do eat them untoasted all the time. It doesn't bother me. Thomas had, I believe, a French toast flavor a while back that was amazing. No, you know what? I think it was maple French toast. I don't know. It was amazing. I loved it. I bought as much of it as I could at that time. I haven't seen a flavor that I even wanted to try since then. I believe, like, they had a cranberry one recently, maybe had a banana one. I mean, they do always have flavors. In honor of Thomas and their intentions, I will eat one of these untoasted, the other one I will go and toast. Okay? So everyone can get off my back. These were purchased at Jewel for $3.49. Get off my back. I eat things the way I want to eat things. Now the manufacturer's telling me how you gotta eat things. I guess that's the same as anyone saying, you have to, this food isn't cooked, you have to cook it to a certain temperature. Oh, but I didn't get a knife, did I? When it said split, for some reason I thought, because they're like pre-cut, but not entirely. So, I guess I'll be back. Don't touch that dial. I mean, but at its core, it's just bread, right? Like, you can eat bread untoasted and no one thinks you're, like, a monster. What about English muffins that people, you know what I think it is? The only people who eat English muffins who, like, aren't forced to are, like, ooh, it's so healthy. But they don't actually like the taste, so they're just trying anything to you know, get it to be more palatable. But I actually like the taste of a dry, normal English muffin, so I don't feel the need to put on these airs and toast it. I mean, I'm massacring this English muffin. Like, I'll eat an English muffin, untoasted, just normal, any kind of English muffin. It could be the texture, because it is kind of, like, doughy. Well, I guess I'm going to leave the bigger one for toasting. Well, just because it's got a better surface. I mean, I massacred this. This is what it looks like if you massacre it. Smells cinnamony. They do have like a cinnamon raisin that already kind of smells like this. I'm looking to see if there's any sort of raisins or any sort of almonds or anything. There looks to be like some kind of patches of icing. So that's interesting. It's not really on this one, so I'm going to cut a little bit of that icing for my first bite. Or I guess I'm just going to get it. Just going to take it off and put it on. I did this poorly. For some reason I thought they were like more readily serrated. Guess not. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Snack attack. It's not bad. The icing doesn't super taste like icing. It doesn't super taste like cinnamon bun. It does taste like fresh cinnamon and English muffin. I'm not mad at that. It does taste like fresh cinnamon, though. Cinnamon. Not like cinnamon roll. Yeah, I mean, I'll just eat a non-toasted English muffin any day of the week. I like that texture. It's kind of gummy. Gummy bread in a way. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Oddly enough, untoasted so far, I don't like that more than a whole wheat or even a normal one. So let's see if toasting it makes it better. Yes? Is it because I ate it without toasting it? Now they're coming for me. I'll be right back. Well, in your time I'll be right back, but it's gonna take me a while. I don't know how to. I'm gonna pan fry it, pan toast it, because I don't have a toaster. Okay, I'm back. Listen, I don't do things right sometimes, and I think you would normally toast this in a toaster, obviously, but if you're going to pan toast it, I think the lubricant you would use to grease your pan, so it doesn't burn, would be butter. Well, I don't have any butter. I used olive oil, so I hope that doesn't affect the flavor. I also have a couple other things to test, so we'll get to it. But firstly, toasted. You see? Oh gosh, what a mess. Toasted. You see? I toasted it. Not very well, but I did toast it. Let's give it a try as toast. 3, 2, 1. Snack attack. I think it's lost a lot of its flavor. That kind of natural cinnamon flavor I was getting is gone. It's not like replaced with olive oil or anything. It's just, it had a really subtle flavor of cinnamon, and now it has no flavor. So, don't toast it. That's what I say. Also, something else to test here. This English muffin is typically a breakfast thing. Having these like sweeter things, are they still going to pair up with some of the stuff I put on? So I brought out my Branston pickle here, and I'm gonna put it on top and see if it ruins it. If it ruins it, like what's even the point? If it's worse than bread, like objectively, like a normal, either it's a worse cinnamon bun, because I could get a cinnamon bun, and it ruins my breakfast. Like, I'm doing some tests here now, okay? This doesn't always happen, but you guys made me go do a toast, and now I gotta eat this toast. What, I'm gonna do it without my Branston pickle? No. Okay, let's see if this works, or if now it's just bad. Branston pickle covers are world of hurt. Yeah, the bread doesn't add anything. Once you toast it, it loses all its flavor somehow, and I don't know why. It just does. It just doesn't taste like the liked cinnamon flavor that I liked. So, regardless of what Senor Thomas says, I will not be splitting and toasting these. I will be eating these cold, untoasted. Well, first I'll figure out how to get this thing back on. Then I'll do it incorrectly, but believe that I've got it correctly and begin to move on. Then I'll do it correctly. It's a snack tech pass. I mean, it just is. If it's going to try and fulfill the same thing that I use English muffins for, what anyone uses English muffins for, it's objectively worse. If you are someone who toasts them, which I believe is apparently everyone, it loses a lot of its flavor, if not all of its flavor. And that's not to say if maybe had I used butter, that would have worked better. Who knows? But not everyone has butter. You know, not everyone has butter. I don't have butter in my house. None. You could look all through my fridge. No butter. I'm trying to think if there's maybe butter. I looked. No, there's no butter. Because sometimes you buy like a stick of butter for baking and then there's just like this much left. But no, there's no butter. So, you know, that's objectively worse. And then to a non-toasted one, it does have a light bit of cinnamon, but I would prefer an original or a whole grain. That's just me. I'm a bland person in some ways. My favorite cereal, we've talked about this, it's Cheerios and Grape Nuts. I'm an old man. I love English muffins. Whole wheat English muffins, all day, every day. When I make a sandwich with an English muffin, it's untoasted. Yeah. Imagine that. If I do like a, well, I use a vegan ham, but it like a ham and cheese, but it's just whole wheat English muffin, untoasted. Yeah, that's me. Out of 10, though, I mean, it's inoffensive in its non-cooked form, just lightly cinnamon, and when cooked, it's just a normal English muffin. So 6 out of 10. But the question we asked around here is not, has it always said must split in toast on it? Surely not, right? Not everyone was toasting English muffins forever, right? Producer, do you know this information? You do not. You're not an aficionado of the Thomas brand and all of its subsidiaries? You are not. That's not very helpful, you know. What didn't you read the 500 research page paper I gave you about Thomas so we could have a dialogue here? You did not. Well, comedy goes in threes, so that's 3 you did nots. Moving on. No, it's did I say would you buy it again? Where am I? So often I forget where I am. But the question we asked around here is not, oh yeah. It's would you buy it again? Definitely not. No. These are not the maple French toast that I thought I would. Maybe it was just maple syrup. I don't know. I'm sure the editor put it out earlier. Put it out. Thinking maple syrup. It's got to be Canadian. Put it out earlier in pictorial form so you know which ones I'm talking about, even if I don't know which ones I'm talking about. But I knew which ones I'm talking about. I just don't know which ones I'm talking about, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, no, I wouldn't buy these again, and they're not as good. And yeah, remember, check the Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one.